Okay, so I have been away. I'm in Saudi Arabia right now, but I got bored today. Today's the holy day, so there's nowhere to go, nothing to do, everything's shut down. So I decided to do a little face painting tutorials, the best I can. I don't have everything here that I need or um, models, so I have to do it on myself with my computer propped up on boxes. So basically this isn't that easy, but I'm going to show you this design today. I'm trying to focus on designs for people with bangs that really don't want to move their hair, or I don't always carry a bunch of bobby pins to give away like my favorite painter Lily does. So sometimes I know for me, I have a widow's peak, so I don't like the way my hair looks when you pull it back. So some kids, maybe they feel self-conscious. They don't want to pull their bangs back. So maybe it's nice to have just a few designs that you can do without moving the bangs. So when they ask me for a princess, I can say, well, I have this special lace princess design if you want to try it. And you can always change the colors. Now, I like these colors on me. However, we know for a little kid we're going to be doing pinks and blues and probably pinks. So you could do this with a blend of pinks instead. Just change it up a little bit. And if you do like metallics um, with pinks and the burnt colors and the oranges, they're real shiny, then I would change the black part to white. Okay, so I hope you like it. Well, it turns out I wasn't recording the whole time I did this lace. So let's start over on this eye. Okay, you want to come in with a pretty fat swirl when you get here, okay? And it's a little more prominent. And then you want to do just these little easy petals off of it. Okay, I have a lot of black there, a little bit thicker on the bottom than I wanted, so you don't need to do a lot though, so you'll have another one, let's say, coming this way, and then out. Okay, and then maybe one more small one here. I really want this part to be the thickest, and then it gets thin here. Okay, so we've got our lace pattern. That's it. You just do three swirls, and then the rest we're just going to add the little tiny pieces. So your little tiny pieces are going to be these little petals, and you can even do an extra one in here. Okay, see those just little tiny petals? You can do another one this way, off of that one, and you could do more down here. Okay, it'll be easier on someone who's younger and has better skin down there. You can really get fine with your lines. And then we're going to do these little tiny lines. And I have way too little on my brush. I'm trying not to put a lot of paint on my brush for these tiny lines. So I'm keeping it fairly dry and trying just to use the tip. Okay, so you just draw these little dainty lines. And you don't draw any kind of pattern, but they do connect. They do connect, so in different ways. And that's what starts to make it look like lace. Of course, what we're going to do on the outside is going to do that as well. Okay, so I just have a few of those. Maybe I'll put one out here so you can see it more. 2 lines this way, giving it a lacy look. I think I'll even put a little bit going this way. Okay, now another thing that adds to the look of lace is dots in the lace. Dots are stitched into the lace, they actually are. So let's go ahead and do, just do them randomly in different places. Okay, they're not huge, but they're there. Okay, now we're going to do the outer edge, and really that's what makes lace look like lace, is what you do on the outer edge, which I started to do over here. But let me start over here, and I'm using these bumps, okay? So I'm doing a teardrop in, and I don't want these to be big, long teardrops. I'm trying to keep them small, and this is the hardest side for me to do, so I apologize if they're a bit sloppy. Okay, and get those little tiny ones in, and I think I'm going to put just one more up here. Okay, and then we can put one coming in here. And then we're going to come along this bottom and just do them in little tiny. Okay, so you're keeping them very tiny. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Make sure you can see this. In, 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 okay, so let me finish the other side. So again with the tiny ones, alright? So one, just straight in. So not angling these like we did, we're just following the little line. And this can go very fast when you're doing someone else. You can whip those out quickly. Okay, and then here, same thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And okay, that's fine. I just didn't add those other two, so let me add those here. Alright, I don't need the other one. Alright, now we're going to do the connecting bumps of the lace. Alright, so you would have, go right through, go right through, go right through, and right through. Okay, this in here, go right through, and line right through. Okay, and you line right through. Now, what I think it's missing is, let's just from here, and that there. And then from the end of that, let's do one dainty. Okay, so right into that line. Okay, so that way they can still, and kids have much thicker bangs than I do, so they can leave their bangs down and you can just do a lace design. Now, it's nice to tie this in and make them feel even prettier is to just go ahead and do the lipstick on. So let me grab a lipstick. Okay, so I'm going to add the lipstick. And I decided just to go with the colors I was using. Okay, so I just took the burgundy and the orange. Okay. And then I'm just going to put a little glitter on that. Okay, and the glitter I'm using is like a burnt orange. It's a glitter that I like to use a lot. And I'm going to only put a little here and a little here. I don't like putting it all over my design. I guess I could put a little on the black, but I prefer to let the design show and just stick a little glitter somewhere. You can always do where there's no design really. You can put a little glitter in those areas. Other than that, good. It's fun. It's pretty.